Welcome everyone to German tool reviews. Today we're going to do a bit of a mini review of the Hazet 190L-1 plastic tote. While I'm not sure if this is made directly by Hazet or it is a rebranded product, they do claim that it is made in Germany. Looking at the catalog entry, they show it used as part of one of their tool cabinets, fitting into one of the shelves. However, this particular tote can be used outside of that context in any form you see fit. Just a basic description of this carrying tote: it consists of a single injection molded piece of polypropylene and an aluminum handle. Other than a label, that is the entire bill of materials for this assembly. They are designed to be stackable when empty, in case you have multiple of these that you need to store for a long period of time. The bottom of the tote has raised edges along the perimeter of the two compartments upon which it sits upon. I believe these are here so that setting it down on a very flat surface doesn't create a suction effect to make it hard to lift up and remove. I measured the thickness of the material and it came out to around 2 millimeters. So it still does have quite a bit of flex to it, but should be plenty rigid for most applications. Talking about this particular plastic polymer, polypropylene, it has the advantage of being very chemical resistant, so spilling oils and solvents into this should not cause much of an issue, if any. Polypropylene is also considered a food safe material, meaning that it will not leach harmful chemicals over time. The downside of this particular material is that it is a bit more susceptible to degradation due to UV exposure, so this is probably not the best tote for 100% outdoor applications. One feature you don't see often on totes like this is the inclusion of some raised scales on either side, with centimeters on one side and inches on the other. I guess this could be useful if you need to make a quick measurement of a part, like the length of a bolt, without getting out a proper rule. In terms of internal dimensions, each compartment is about 4.5 inches deep on the outside portion and 5.5 inches on the inside portion towards the handle. The width of the compartment is around 4.5 inches at the top, and I would estimate about a 5-degree draft towards the bottom on each side. This draft is there to make it easier to release from the mold, which also allows them to be stackable. The draft does have the disadvantage that tall items will not sit flush against the edges. The handle is made out of what appears to be hollow extruded aluminum. It has about 2 inches underneath clearance, so you should be able to use this even with the thickest gloves. The handle does have a small amount of flex to it, but it looks to be plenty strong to handle the amount of weight that you would typically put in this thing. Should be good as long as you don't step on it. One thing I would have liked to have seen listed in the catalog is the weight capacity of the unit. I'm guessing from my own experiences that it will hold around 20 pounds or about 10 kilograms. For storing heavier things like many large spanners, the metal cantilever cases would be more appropriate. The two compartments are liquid tight with no drain holes. I actually spilled some oil on one of these and luckily there was no leakage down through what it was sitting on. The one unit I do have I've been using as a carrier for spray cans, whether it be paint or some other aerosol agent. You can easily fit 10 cans in this tote with 5 on each side. There's additionally some room to place other miscellaneous tools, which I have found also acts as a spacer to make it easier to grab the aluminum handle. Otherwise you get a lot of shifting around of the cans if you don't put something in this space. For this application, the tote has worked perfectly. Each time I need to paint something, I can just throw a bunch of cans in here, along with any other painting materials I need. Before, I probably did what most people did and just threw them into a plastic bag, but it's always nice to be a bit more organized. Well, that's about all I have to say about this unit. I can't say there's really anything I could find that I didn't like about it. I would be interested to know if anybody has used this in any outdoor situations, as it looks like it would be a good tote for fishing since it has the built-in scales on the edges. I'm just not sure it would hold up in the sun. Possibly another environmental test is in order, but I'd hate to destroy one of these just to find out that it can't handle the sun. I know I'll be picking up a couple more of these as these have come in handy quite often. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that very brief review of the Hazet 190L-1. Check out the link in the description to the full review. There's also some affiliate links in the description if you feel the urge to pick this unit up. Have a good week and I'll catch you guys next time.